Hello, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2023. Thank you. Pomp and Circumstance, Montebello High School Symphonic Orchestra, Mr. Sean Curry directing. Now we will have the Star Spangled Banner, Montebello High School Choir, Ms. Ileana Zendejas directing. Our Associate Student Body Vice President, Isabela Munoz, will lead us in the flag salute. She will be attending USC.
Everyone, please stand and join me for the flag salute. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Thank you.
A big applause for our color guard, Army Color Guard. Good evening, buenas noches, ni hao, barev, and welcome esteemed guests, parents, staff, and graduate candidates to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2023. I am your principal, Constantino Duarte Jr. At this time, I would like to introduce our distinguished guests on stage. We have Board Vice President, Ms. Liliana Magaña. Board Clerk Jennifer Gutierrez. Board Member Marisol Madrigal Uribe. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Mrs. Apure Hakopian. We have our valedictorian, Shu Li Wang. Our salutatorians, Brian Alvarez, Isabela Munoz, and Cecilia Ochoa. Also, our keynote speaker, Mr. Nathan Gallegos, class of 2008. And we have a special guest speaker, Mr. Mario Diaz, Deputy Under the Secretary of the United States Army. In the first row, we got some more dignitaries here. We have the Mayor of Montebello, Mr. David Torres. Some of our feeder school principals here, Mr. Sergio Lopez, Erica Bugarin, you got Principal Ortega, there he is, Dr. Melvin Cortez, I feel honored to work with a great group of professionals that care deeply about the success of our students. They work many hours to create a fostering environment that promotes caring and understanding. Teachers and staff, please rise and be recognized. Thank you for what you do for Oilerville. We thank our MUSD family for the countless hours invested in our greatest commodity, our students. Also, Ms. Guzman, thank you very much. She puts a lot of time and effort into this production. Thank you, you're appreciated. Good evening, Euler class of 2023. We pride ourselves on being a community school and all that it entails. Today is the epitome of community because it takes a whole lot of people to put an event like this together. Also, I would like to share that despite the great challenges for this class, and there have been many, we have a 91% graduation rate. That's pretty amazing and speaks to the efforts of so many. Class of 2023, I would like to thank you for helping us get through the last 3 years. They were quite a challenge, as I mentioned, to say the least. Thank you for the I got you, mister, for the smiles, senior nights, pie in the face, good mornings, and more importantly, for supporting one another. And yes, you made it to this day because Oilers never quit. That's right. And we were all tested the last few years, but you persevered. I would hope that you remember to thank the many people that have supported you along the way. Your parents, family, teachers, lunch personnel, clerical, coaches, security, all that impacted you because we don't make it by accident by ourselves. So as you move forward, I hope you all get to have the feeling we have right now, that of pride and satisfaction of seeing you here today. We get into education because we believe in serving others, and today is our reward as you walk across the stage and receive your diploma. Yes, today is about you, But as I look across this sea of blue, today is about the united whole that is the class of 2023. So keep being you and know that now you belong to a long line of Oilers. You are now part of a 114-year tradition because once an Oiler, always an Oiler. Ahora el castellano. Tenemos orgullo de ser una escuela comunitaria. El día de hoy es un ejemplo de esa comunidad, ya que toma mucha gente el organizar un evento como el de hoy. También quiero compartirles que en este año hemos logrado un promedio de graduación de 91%. Durante estas épocas tan difíciles, lograr este porcentaje tan alto es un reflejo del esfuerzo tan grande de todos. Clase de 2023. Quiero darles las gracias por ayudarnos durante estos últimos años, 3 años, perdón, ya que sabemos que fueron 3 años de muchos retos. Gracias por venir y decirme, I got you, mister, por las sonrisas, las noches para el grado 12, el pastel en la cara que me tocó, los buenos días y lo más importante, gracias por apoyarse el uno al otro. Llegaron este día porque un petrolero no se da por vencido y sabemos que todos tuvimos dificultades. En los últimos años, pero al final fuimos vencedores. Espero que no olviden agradecer a la gente que los apoyó a lo largo de ese camino. Sus papás, familia, maestros, el personal de la cafetería, personal de las oficinas, entrenadores, seguridad y todos los que a lo largo del camino los apoyaron. Conforme sigan adelante, espero que siempre se lleven con ustedes este sentimiento de orgullo y satisfacción de haber logrado su graduación. Todos los que trabajamos en la educación lo hacemos porque queremos servir a los demás y verlos caminar a recibir este diploma es nuestra mayor recompensa. El día de hoy es de cada uno de ustedes y cuando veo el mar de azul enfrente de mí, veo que este es el día de la unión de la clase de 2023. Sigan siendo quienes son. Ahora han pasado a ser parte de un linaje largo de petroleros. Ustedes ahora son parte de 114 años de tradición, ya que una vez eres petrolero, siempre serás petrolero. Gracias. Okay, class of 2023, can you please rise and show your appreciation to your loved ones up in the stage? There you go. There we go. All right, well done, Oilers, well done. Bien hecho. Now, can we have our ASB president, Ms. Savannah Mendez, will now give the welcome address. Savannah will be attending the University of Syracuse in New York in the fall. Introduce this guy. Don't read this one. He's been replaced by this.
Welcome, class of 2023. Parents, teachers, staff, family, and friends. My name is Savannah Mendez, and I have had the pleasure of being this year's ASB president. August 2010 was where our journey began in kindergarten. Now, 13 years later, we're here finishing our last year of high school. I would like to say that this journey has been a breeze, but I'd be lying. I'm extremely proud of everyone here today. You have finally made it through 4 years of high school. I can't wait to see what your future holds and how great everyone will turn out to be. I would like to thank a few people. First, I would like to thank the amazing teachers who have been along with us through this journey. A special thanks to Ms. Lozano. You have been with me these last 4 years. And I'd like to thank you so much. Thank you to Mr. Shaw, Mr. Ramirez, Mr. Le, Ms. Quemada, Mr. Robles, Coach Shaw, Coach Dave, and Coach Juan. Thank you for making my senior year truly memorable. Your wisdom and teaching throughout the year will be with me for a lifetime. Thank you. Thank you to Ms. Argamosa and Ms. Gonzalez for helping us get here today. Ms. Brinzel, thank you for being the best counselor anyone can ask for. You are the reason so many of us have succeeded. Next, to my amazing friends, thank you for being a major support system for me throughout the year. Sorry I shed so many tears. Bella, Kimani, Murky, Evelyn, Ari, Janet, and Mercy. I can never thank you enough for everything. You are all great people, and I know you will do great things. Finally, Brandon, Weddle, Marissa, Mom, and Dad. Thank you so much. You have all pushed me to be the greatest person I can be. Brandon, I just wanted to say I finally beat you. Sorry, not sorry. But in all seriousness, Brandon, thank you for being my biggest motivation all the time. Without you, I don't know if I would be here where I am today. Class of 2023, we made it. We're at the finish line. We'll finally be done with high school, and as much as we complain and say we hate it, I know we're all going to miss it. We'll miss Mr. Karen yelling, "Get to class." We'll miss Mr. Duarte being the local crossing guard after school. We'll miss Shaw's guest speakers. We'll miss the simplicity of life, and we'll miss each other. But don't worry, we have all of these memories we will never forget. High school was fun. We have turned a page in our life. We have moved on from childhood into adulthood. And now is the time to find our passion. It's time to learn what we want to be if we haven't figured it out, or follow your dreams if we have. So parents, open up your wallets because studying isn't cheap. Again, thank you for being here, and thank you Montebello High School Class of 2023 for allowing me to be your president. Miss Prez out. On behalf of the Montebello High School Class of 2023, it is an honor for me to welcome and introduce our commencement keynote speaker today, Mr. Mario Diaz, the Deputy Undersecretary of the Army. Mr. Mario Diaz was born and raised in Montebello and has deep roots in the San Gabriel Valley in East Los Angeles. He graduated from the United States Military Academy at West Point in 1986 and went to serve 30 years of active duty in the U.S. Army, commanding an infantry battalion in Iraq, an infantry brigade in Afghanistan, and culminating his service as the Assistant Division Commander of the 25th Infantry Division. In 2021, he was appointed as the Deputy Undersecretary of the Army, responsible for numerous strategic and policy issues, serving as the #3 civilian in the entire U.S. Army. He is proud of his California roots and is focused on reconnecting the Army with California and all it has to offer our citizens and our nation. Mr. Mario Diaz.
Savannah, thank you so much for that kind introduction, and congratulations. Good luck in Syracuse. I know you're going to kill it. And you can be president there too, and that's where we need you to be. So welcome distinguished guests here on the stage with me and members of the board, distinguished guests out in the crowd, mayors, principals, thank you for being here. Guests, family, friends, Ninos, Ninas, most importantly, graduates, congratulations to all of you. I'm going to go off script here a little bit. As Savannah mentioned, I did serve for 30 years in the Army in uniform, wore the cloth of our nation. And this time what I'd like to do is ask anybody that's a veteran, please stand up and be recognized. We all owe you a round of applause as well. You know, whether you're a veteran that served for 2 years or for 20 years, and you served in both good times and in bad, events like today are possible because of your dedicated service. So thank you so much for your service. Our country owes you so much. It's especially gratifying for me to be back in Montebello and share in the celebration and mark this significant event for the class of 2023. You know, the Montebello of my youth in the 1960s and early 70s is very different than it is today. There's no Netflix back then. You had a drive-in theater, had to go to the Garmar and pay like 95 cents for a movie, double feature. You also didn't have all the nice malls and Starbucks all over the place. But there was still a fair amount of oil derricks and a lot of different things like different orange tree groves and everything else. So Montebello has changed a lot over the past few years. But something that hasn't changed, and Montebello really is the heart of this, it continues to be a diverse and multicultural city of over 60,000 residents, mostly working class families like the one that I grew up in, some dating back multiple generations in Montebello. Some are first-generation immigrants. And as I look at the graduating class, and really as I look at the entire crowd, I am reminded of the strength of this great diversity. It really is our superpower. It makes people like me, a son of Montebello, who's been away for so long, when we come back home, to say with great pride, it's good to be home. Graduates, congratulations. I can only imagine the multiple emotions that you're going through and feeling at this time. I know that you're excited to walk across the stage, but you probably are anxious with all the approaching challenges of the future. You're proud of what you have accomplished, but you're also reflective on some of the other sacrifices and challenges that you had to overcome to be here. I know a lot of folks will talk about it, and it's no surprise to all of you, but overcoming the COVID pandemic and all the associated life changes that you had to deal with during your high school experiences is something that you'll never forget and will define you for the rest of your life. Some of the challenges you shared were similar to others: virtual classes, lack of social interaction, but many of you also lost loved ones or had to deal with some other significant changes in your life. Both collectively and individually, you were resilient in the face of these challenges and did not let them define your high school experience as negative. You were faced with your primary route being challenged, and you had an obstacle put in front of you, and you had to find a new path, and all of you did so. This experience is a significant life lesson, one that many of us don't experience until much later in life, but you all experienced it early. It provides you the opportunity, and inevitably, which you're going to encounter more challenges in your life, to understand that with challenges, there comes paths and new opportunities. You know, this new path for all of you will start soon. It's filled with possibilities, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do. You know, a lot of your parents and some of your grandparents may remember back in the 1980s, there was an Army slogan that was popular. It was called, "Be All You Can Be." Well, the Be All You Can Be campaign has inspired so many of us. It inspired me and caused us to look inside ourselves and to push ourselves to be better than we thought we could be, find ways to serve, find our true path. You know, we've brought back that campaign, and that campaign of Be All You Can Be is so important because it talks about overcoming challenges and seeking possibilities. So in this way, our generations are kind of linked. This powerful message about navigating future challenges in complicated times to seek and find possibilities in not only service, but in other things in life. After today, many of you are going to spread out, and I'm going to go to various institutions of higher learning, community colleges. Some of you are going to learn new skills. You're going to see the world, or your journey will also begin, and maybe even in uniform. I was also extremely impressed, not only hearing about the great colleges that some of our graduates are going to go to, but just looking over your bios and what are the great things you're going to already accomplish in life, but you're going to continue to do. Regardless of where your career takes you, I would encourage you to find ways to serve. I know all of you have probably heard something like this before, but letting other people define you and comparing yourself to others never works. Service and success are different for each of us, and there's nothing more inspiring than to see young people like yourselves find their passion, share it with the world around them. I encourage you to be bold in pursuing your passion. Your community, your church, your state, your nation, and indeed the entire world need you. We need people who look like you, who look like us, to change the world in huge and significant ways. At the same time, don't be afraid to work with people that are different than you. It makes us better. It exposes us to opportunities to build our character. So lastly, as you cross the stage today and receive your very hard-earned diploma, remember that your legacy starts today. What you leave behind, what difference you make is so very important. Leaving a legacy really is the essence of what this graduation is all about today. It's the theme for your graduation, and it's printed on your overall graduation flyer. Once an Oiler, always an Oiler. Now, legacy doesn't always have to be about great and grand accomplishments. It truly is sometimes about daily, incremental, making things get better. To quote an ancient Greek statesman, what you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but it's what you weave into the lives of others. Congratulations again. Godspeed as you start your journey and as you start to build your legacy. Congratulations.
Our Board of Education would like to recognize the hard work and dedication that Savannah has done this year. To present the resolution is our Board of Education Vice President, Ms. Liliana Magana. Savannah.
I'd also like to ask my colleagues to join me on presenting this. Congratulations, Savannah. Congratulations. Okay, so here we go. It reads, Montebello Unified School District Board of Education Resolution of Appreciation to Ms. Savannah Mendez, Montebello High School. Whereas Ms. Savannah Mendez first took office as a Montebello High School student representative to the Board of Education on September 7, 2022, and whereas Ms. Mendez has attended meetings of the governing board since that date, and whereas her counsel and suggestions to the members of the Board of Education have been valued highly, and whereas throughout her term of representation, Ms. Mendez has displayed high interest in the education and welfare of fellow students. Now, be it therefore resolved that the Board of Education of the Montebello Unified School District officially express the appreciation and gratitude of all members of the Board of Education and the administration for her service, and be it further resolved that the Board of Education hereby convey to Ms. Mendez its sincere wishes for her continued success and happiness in the years ahead, and that a copy of this resolution be presented to her. The Montebello Unified School District Board of Education. Congratulations. We're all going to take a picture with you, Savannah.
We're so proud of you.
Also, before we continue, I think something's happening on Sunday, something about Father's Day. Can we recognize our fathers? Please stand up and let's give them a round of applause. Día de los Padres va a ocurrir. You gotta recognize that. Good job, dads. Okay, we have a choral performance. All right. We have quite a fan up there. We have a choral performance from our Montebello High School Choir, Flashlight, by Jesse J. Montebello High School Choir, Miss Liliana Sendejas directing. Great job. Just so you know, we didn't have a choir teacher for first semester, so she's done an amazing job starting second semester. Great job. Thank you, Ms. Endejas. Imagine what she's going to do next year for the full year. Now we will present our speech winner. Ms. Guzman, would you come up and present, please? Thank you.
It is a tremendous honor for me to be standing right here. The person that is going to come up and speak to you guys right now is the winner of the speech contest that we hold every year. 4 years ago, I would have never imagined that today I will be calling this person to the podium. And it is with great joy that I see the growth that this person has accomplished. I don't usually cry, but this one definitely gets to my heart, because those of us that have seen the growth know how difficult it has been. This person is inspiring, and I would like to call B. Cifuentes.
Hello, everyone. This is the biggest audience I've spoken in front of. I would like to begin by thanking the school for allowing me this opportunity and honor to speak before you all, and to the many who were there for me. My wonderful support system, our amazing counselors, those at the Hardworking Career Center, our beautiful nurses, and our severely misunderstood Miss Guzman, and my parents and siblings. You stood through the worst to raise me to my best. Thank you. Before commencing, if anyone knows Ms. Espy, Ms. Noriega, or Dr. Mendelson, please hand them some tissues, and maybe a few for me. For those who don't know me, I am B. Cifuentes, a proud, queer, transgender,
autistic high school senior. Here, along with everyone, I'm about to graduate. My vision of the future is uncertain, but I am hopeful. I'll tell you though, I wish it started like that. 13 was the year my life changed forever. It was the year I could no longer conceal my growing emotional turmoil. The pain I was struggling with could no longer be held onto by one person alone. I was a child who felt that the future was just some sick fantasy. Once I graduated, if I even did, my education would be over. College wasn't an option for someone like me. To be honest, there were so many times I wanted to give up. And I tried. I dropped out, was hospitalized, went through independent studies, came back, and survived a literal pandemic. I thought I would be used to the pain. Growing up as an undiagnosed autistic with ADHD, but entering high school made it debilitating. Everything told me I couldn't do it. My disabilities, my grades, my credits, me. I cried all the time, fearful I would fail, that everyone's hard work would be for nothing. One of those crying days, however, somebody told me this: success isn't based on someone else's scale. It's based on the effort you give. Mrs. Guzman, you better carry tissues next time you say something like that. I believed grades were the validation I needed. They showed that I was improving, but it couldn't be further from the truth. It took failing a test to realize that. But when you are hurting, there will always be people who will let you know that you belong here, that you deserve a future. And the greatest will stay to watch it happen. We are all here because we didn't give up, or because someone didn't give up on us. And I want to say that I am so proud of you. We've been through so much that told us we couldn't do it, that told us we weren't good enough. Yet you are still here, rocking that gown. This pain, fear, uncertainty, it's being used to make you stronger than you'll ever know. So to anyone who's ever unsure, who's doubtful of the future, who's scared it's only gonna get worse, remember, everything beautiful comes with pain. Roses have thorns, don't they? Thank you.
Round of applause, please. Thank you. Where's Miss Cooley? If you don't know who Miss Cooley is, well, let me tell you. She's retiring this year, and she's let us go, but I told you we're going to keep bringing this up, right? So, we wish you the best of luck in your retirement. Your impact is unquestionable, as you have not only provided kids with an opportunity to earn their diploma, but more importantly, giving them a real sense of love and direction. You use many ways to motivate your students, from tough love to even reciting Bible verses. I heard about that. I think the following quote really illustrates your impact. Kids may forget the names of their favorite toy, the students they played with, the songs they listened to, but they never forget a good teacher. Ms. Cooley, you will be missed and definitely never forgotten. Also, a check will magically appear every month from now on. Best wishes, but remember, once an Oiler, always an Oiler. Thank you. I am privileged to present to you Montebello High School's valedictorian, Shuli Wang. As valedictorian of MHS, you have exemplified the best of what being an Oiler is all about. Your academic achievement sets you apart. You notice she's not wearing a mask. But under that mask lies a great smile and quite a competitor. Please accept our sincerest congratulations on your accomplishment. She will be attending UCLA in the fall. Go ahead. Got it?
Good evening, administrators, faculty, family, and friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates of class of 23. Congratulations, we've made it. We've worked so hard for the past 4 years, and we would like to acknowledge all of our accomplishments tonight and thank those who have supported us along the way. Personally, I'd like to thank my family and my friends, Gabby, Coral, Des, and Brianna, always for being there and supporting me unconditionally. Thank you. I'd also like to thank those teachers and counselors that had more faith in me than I did for myself. Thank you for never giving up on me. Thank you. Most importantly, I'd like to thank myself for for being both the smartest and funniest person I know. Thank you. I'm just kidding, but as I'm proud of what I have all accomplished, so should all you be proud of yourselves. Proud that you made it through high school. Proud that you never gave up no matter how hard it tried. Proud that you survived a year of online schooling. Proud of those friends that are graduating alongside of you. And proud that you made it through Mr. Shaw's math test. Although my perception of high school has been a positive one, I recognize that may not be the case for some of you. But whether you enjoyed high school or not, just know that graduating is not the end, but the beginning of the life you want to live. Some of you will be going to college, some into trade school, some into the workforce, others may take some time off at home to take a rest. 13 years of dedication to your studies have earned you the right to decide what you want to do with your life. And I know maybe some of you might be unsure of what you want to do, but there is no rush to decide your entire fate at 17 to 18 years of age. Everything will come at its own time, and in the end, you'll be right where you're supposed to be. Whether it's getting a college degree, having a loving family, or both, or marrying rich and not worrying about a single thing for the rest of your life. This class is made of the most resilient people I have gotten to know. Despite the tribulations that were the pandemic, finals, jobs, Mr. Robles' dad jokes, or Mr. Scott does his quizzes, you all are worthy of walking this stage tonight. Your perseverances prove just how far you can go in life. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. In the words of the wisest animated yellow sponge, Mr. SquarePants himself, if you believe in yourself and with a tiny pinch of magic, all your dreams can come true. Congratulations to class of 2023. And a special thank you to Gabby AI who helped me with this speech.
Well done, lady. Look out, UCLA. Okay, now we're going to present the Principals Award, named after Mr. Jeffrey Schwartz, who was part of the class of 1972, served the MHS community for many years, and led as principal for about 18 years, I think. Staff was able to nominate a student that was in good academic standing and who stood out as a major contributor to the community. Like Mr. Schwartz, the award is for a student who has gone above and beyond to serve the community. There were many candidates submitted, but there was one that was nominated above the others. He was a member of Telecu, Talent Search, ASB, Chicano Latino Awareness Club, Math Club, Social Awareness Club, CSF, NHS, Renaissance. Any guess? Not yet? All right. Do Something Good Club, Heart of Compassion, AP Club, AMP, All Stars, where you folklorico dancer. Any ideas now? All right, maybe. He will be attending UC Riverside in the fall. It is my pleasure to announce the Principal's Award to Jose Barbosa. Come on up. He will attend UC Riverside. There you go. Come on, Jose. Well deserved. Good job, Jose. Jose has been inspiring me for many years. I know a lot of these kids in 7th grade, so yeah, they've been inspiring me for many years. Go Trojans. Okay, now we will recognize some student achievements. Despite the challenging several years, we've had our top scholars, or students who stood out, who demonstrated real dedication and maintained their academic achievement. I would like to recognize our top scholars for academic excellence. Please stand to be recognized when your name is called and remain standing, please. Shuli Weng, UCLA, our valedictorian. She will be studying mechanical engineering. Brian Alvarez, salutatorian. Stanford, electrical engineering. Sorry, mechanical engineering, I said, right? Did I say that right? I'm sorry. Isabela Munoz, University of Southern California. Public Health. Cecilia Ochoa, salutatorian. We have 3 salutatorians here today. UCLA, business and maybe political science. Alejandra Carrillo, Cal State Long Beach, business. Amelia Salazar, UCLA, Psychology, minor in business. Ashley Sandoval, Cal Poly Pomona, business. Christy Aquino, Cal State Monterey Bay, marine biology. Emmanuel Lopez, Cal State Long Beach, political science. Gabriela Quiroz, UC Irvine, business. You guys all took Mr. Shaw's class, or what? All these business majors here. Guadalupe de Jesus Avelar Anguiano, UC San Diego, electrical engineering. Isabela Cabrera, UC Riverside, studio arts, minor in business. Jose Barbosa, UC Riverside, mechanical engineering. Joshua Arevalo, UC San Diego, computer science, minor in history. Michael Valdivia, UC San Diego, computer engineering. We are proud of our top scholars. Round of applause. You may be seated. Now we will recognize those students that had stellar attendance while in Montebello. Please stand and be recognized when your name is called. Marisol Barbosa Guzman, 13 years. Roy Benitez Montañez, 13 years. You scared me, Roy. I didn't see you. I thought I was going to be absent for the first time. Caio Gonzalez, 13 years. Madison Rugamas, 13 years. Julian Rivera, 10 years. Damian Fuentes, 5 years. Or these had to be consecutive. Erica Obregon Monterroso, 5 years. Zoshan Espinal Kutsan. I think I messed that one up. There you go. Sorry, man. 4 years. And Shuli Wang, 4 years. Thank you for making your effort to attend daily. Even the pandemic couldn't keep them away. Great job. Every year we honor a graduate from Montebello High School and ask them to return and share a few words. This year we have the pleasure of having Mr. Nathan Gallegos, who graduated from MHS in 2008. He is an accomplished engineer, entrepreneur, and dedicated himself to a life of invention with a focus on renewable energy. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Gallegos.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I know we're getting close to all of you walking, so I promise I'm not going to hold you hostage. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, my remarkable fellow graduates of Montebello High School. Today I have the privilege of standing before you as a guest speaker, sharing a message that resonates deeply within my own heart. A message about incredible power of dreams and the unwavering spirit required to overcome obstacles. First and foremost, Congratulations. You have navigated the challenges and triumphs of high school. And now you stand on the brink of new beginnings. Take a moment to reflect on this achievement and the incredible journey that brought you here today. Remember the late night study sessions, the camaraderie of team sports, the exhilaration of school performances, and the friendships that became the pillars of your support system. These memories will forever be a part of who you are. Now I want to tell you a story. This story starts with Rachel, a woman in her late 40s. She was a true country woman at heart. During my senior year in high school, I first met her at Montebello Adult School, where I was working as a student math tutor, helping adults prepare for the math portion of their GED exams. She walked into the tutoring room with her bootcut Wrangler jeans, a plaid shirt, and her ringtone was Sweet Home Alabama. She was one of the sweetest people I've ever worked with. She really struggled with math. We embarked on her journey from the very basics, patiently building her foundations before we delved into the complexities of algebra. Night after night, she would come tirelessly working toward her goal of finally passing the math portion of the GED exam. One day, Rachel stopped coming. I remember asking myself, did she pass her test? Did she give up? I didn't see her afterwards, so there wasn't really a way for me to know what happened. And then there's my story. Growing up in East LA in a low-income Hispanic household, my upbringing didn't always prioritize academic achievement or excellence. High school became my refuge, an escape from the challenges that awaited me at home. I settled into a comfortable routine, never truly challenging myself to be better. It wasn't until my junior year when I experienced a heartbreaking loss of my father that I began to reflect on my life and my potential. That pivotal moment shattered my emotional shield. My apathy and feelings that I had suppressed for so long came flooding in, leaving me to question my own worth. In the midst of this turmoil, I recognized that I couldn't help anyone that I cared about if I couldn't even help myself. I made the decision to pursue college, kind of late, I know. With that decision in mind, I took an honest look at my environment and knew I needed to change things if I was going to accomplish my dream. I knew my decision to move out would catch everyone by surprise. Thus, I faced the heart-wrenching challenge of leaving home and breaking my mother's heart. On the day of my departure, with only a few belongings to my name, I left for the bus start, ready to start the new chapter of my life. As I sat there on Garfield and Beverly, waiting for the Montebello 40, I spotted my mom driving by in the distance, desperate to get home and intercept me before I left. She didn't see me sitting at the bus stop. Moments later, she called my phone, pleading me to stay, begging me not to leave, pleading me not to leave her alone. At that moment, all I could say was, "I'm sorry," before hanging up. I sat there, feeling lonely, devastated. My world felt like it was falling apart. Then the bus arrived. I looked up, and I was stunned. I stared in disbelief. It was Rachel. She immediately noticed me and tears of joy streamed down her face. She insisted I sit in the first seat. The bus was mostly empty. And she began to update me on her story. She did it. She passed her test. And she got the promotional opportunity she was dreaming for. She told me her family was able to afford a bigger house, and her 2 kids finally had their own rooms. In that moment, as I was struggling with grief and anguish, her story gave me a surge of hope and strength. Her story reminded me that dreams are not meant to be pursued in isolation, but rather they intertwine with the dreams of others, lifting us up and propelling us forward. Fellow graduates, as you stand on the precipice of this new chapter in your lives, let my story remind you that our dreams can be ignited by triumphs and experiences of others. Sometimes we find ourselves at our lowest points. A chance encounter or a shared journey can reignite the flames within us, giving us the strength to persevere. Each one of us has the power to inspire and uplift others as we pursue our own dreams. Not all journeys are easy. You will be presented with tough choices in life, and you need to do your best to choose a path you will not regret. One more thing. You are no longer, and perhaps have not been for a while now, children. Adults have carefully been guiding your path, which ultimately led you here. Now you have the opportunity to start making decisions in your life. Think about your dreams. Think about your aspirations. Think about what makes you happy. And go. Go out into this world and carve your story onto its surface for all around you to see. Let your triumphs and experiences inspire those around you. Let your determination and spirit inspire your friends and family. You will make mistakes, but don't let that stop you. I was rejected 4 times by Cal State Long Beach before they let me in. If I had thrown in the towel the first time someone told me no, I would not be standing here today. As you venture forth into the world beyond these walls, carry your dreams in your heart. Remember the power you possess, the power to shape your destiny, to face adversity head on, and to transform challenges into opportunities for growth. Embrace resilience, for it is in those moments of struggle that your true strength is forged. My hope is that my story will resonate with you, ignite a fire within your souls. Let it serve as a testament to the incredible heights you can reach when you believe in yourself and refuse to be deterred by the obstacles that come in your way. Today, as you don your graduation caps, remember that this is not just the end of your high school journey. but the beginning of a new adventure. A journey where dreams will mold your destiny and obstacles will shape your future. Embrace this moment with open hearts, open minds, and an unwavering belief in your own potential. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your dreams guide you, your resilience propel you towards a future filled with purpose and fulfillment.
There you have an Oiler, guys. You never quit, right? Oilers never quit. Thank you, Nathan, for sharing. Keep telling them it could be a movie. Now we're going to recognize one of our own. Before we present the diplomas, I must mention that not everyone is here today for many reasons, but someone that would and should have been here is not. Nathan Loza was scheduled to graduate with his class, and because of a tragic accident, he is not here physically, but he is here in spirit and in the minds of all of us that got to know him. I would like for everybody to give a moment of silence to Nathan Loza, please. Today we have empty, I wouldn't say empty because the spirit's there. We have a chair with his gown. To tell you a little bit, I met Nathan at LMI in 7th grade. He had a smile that you could never forget. And he had an impact on many of us at MHS. So we saved him a seat. And right now I'd like to present an honorary certificate to his family on his behalf. Could his mom come up? Montebello High School. Nathan Isaiah Loza is recognized as a member of the graduating class of 2023 by Montebello High School with this honorary certificate. Given today, we miss you, but you're always in our thoughts. So, Nathan did not get to wear his cap and gown, but through an artistic talent of Albert Lopez, one of our students, this portrait was created for his family. As we say, Nathan will never be forgotten because once an Oiler, always an Oiler. Walk proudly down the middle like he would have done. Thank you. Thank you, Family Losa, for reminding us what's really important. Family. And Oilers are about family, right? Seniors, please stand. Board of Education, Clerk Jennifer Gutierrez, please come up. Now we do the certification of the class of 2023. I'll read this. Board of Education Clerk Gutierrez, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Montebello High School, I present to you the class of 2023. And I certify that each of them has completed all the requirements established by the Montebello Unified School Board of Education, and are eligible for the graduation from Montebello High School.
Good evening, class of 2023. It is with a great honor to say, on behalf of the Board of Education, I am pleased to accept the Montebello High School class of 2023 and to award to its members the diploma verifying completion of all graduation requirements of the Montebello Unified School District. The entire Board of Education congratulates those who have obtained this goal and wishes all success and happiness to the graduates. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you. Just want to mention that we have our two senior clowns counselors here. It's Cristina Gonzalez, Ms. Indira Argumosa. You know they had to read your names, right? Okay. Staff, please prepare for the awarding of the diplomas, rows 1 and 2. Please move forward and prepare to be recognized. But before we do that, can we bring our valedictorian and our 3 salutatorians here on my left? They get to go first. Our valedictorian, Shuli Wang, congratulations. Brian Alvarez, congratulations. Cecilia Ochoa, congratulations. And for our third salutatorian, Ms. Isabela Munoz, congratulations. Take it away, counselors.
Savannah Jasmine Mendez. José de Jesús Barbosa. Bryant Paul Murillo.
Jordi Alexander Alfaro Lainez.
Guadalupe Núñez Cruz.
Diana Laura Aguilar.
Nicole Patricia Melendez.
Abraham Alvarez.
Evelyn Cabrera Reyes.
Fernando Andrade Garcia.
Sabrina Zaragoza.
Nicholas Alexander Andrade.
Michael Anthony Valdivia.
Crystal Denise Avila.
Alyssa Miranda Maldonado.
Emily Jasmine Aguilera.
Saúl Edgardo Hernández.
Tanya Gabriela Alvarez.
Melanie Jaylene Nimatu.
Esbeidi Saraí Bañuelos Romero.
Clarissa Keilani Mireles.
Brian Joseph Arreguín Vega.
Andrea Hernández.
Valerie Arevalo.
Guadalupe Bonilla.
Christy Aquino.
Vanessa Cruz.
Isabel Linda Acosta.
Joshua Arevalo.
Michael Anthony Caldera.
Ashley Yahaira Sandoval.
Alexander Betancourt Zayas Bazan.
Amelia Jasmine Salazar Vargas.
Melody Esther Castañeda.
Arelene Abigail Torres.
Arlene Barrera.
Jasmine Rodriguez.
Isabella Susaine Cabrera.
Elaine Rivas.
Alejandra Carrillo.
Mauricio Sebastián Plasencia.
Benjamin Canales Reina.
Diego Pompa Barajas.
Marcos Barajas.
Michael Diego Regis. Sorry.
Kenneth Bucaram.
José Sánchez.
Sergio Ángel Barajas Álvarez.
Natalia Rodríguez.
Daniel Betancourt.
Kiara Alexandra Olvera.
Daniel Castro.
Daniel Martín Sandoval Ramírez.
Citlali Reina Angelina Barrera Villegas.
Kylie Cecil Robles.
Noah Elijah Caracosa.
Jaslyn Isabela Rodríguez.
Maya Destiny Chagoya.
Nayeli Rojas Rodríguez.
Diana Joana Contreras Govea.
Jensen Gadiel Martínez.
Noé Cervantes.
Alexis Zenia Marquez.
Alexander Chavez Montes.
Xavier Frank Medel.
Juan Antonio Cortés González.
Eduardo Antonio Martínez Jr.
Giovanni Alexander Córdoba Ramos.
Diana Lisette Marcial Ríos.
Carlos Sebastián Corleto.
José Ángel Medina.
Jesse James Contreras.
Enrique Medina.
Mariali Cortez.
Wait right here. Wait right here. Raymond Salvador Mares. Wait. Don't- Salvador Joshua Martinez.
Leslie Cisneros.
Robert Narek Melconian.
Jacqueline Coronel.
Oscar Andres Mata Martinez.
Jacqueline Cervantes Rodriguez.
Mia Marquez.
Samantha Diana Corona.
Brenda Medrano.
Hannah Chavez.
Isabela Martinez.
Kathy Espinosa.
B. Cifuentes.
Yarisi Escobar Flores.
Carlos Alberto Miranda.
Angel Alexandro Cruz.
Christopher Eddie Menendez.
Cesar Adrian Delgado.
Ginger Alazay Munoz.
Diego Arturo Dávila.
Efraín Robert Mendoza Jr.
Andrew Noé Dueñas.
Estrella Mercado Suárez.
Carlos Domínguez.
Sofía Mariana Monterrosa Merino.
Mariana Escobar Castañeda.
Raquel Saraí Mora.
Giovanni Diaz.
Richard Joshua Moreno.
Bianca Delgado.
Andrew Moron.
Kaylee Jade Cruz.
Amanda Rosibel Mendez Núñez.
Jessen Cruz.
Mario Ayala Muñoz.
Adrian Miguel Covarrubias.
Nathan Moisés Abdiel Muñoz.
Manuel Enriquez Jr.
Danny Morales Jr.
Jenna Brianna Crooks.
Jason Miguel Mendez Lucas.
Mariana Cano.
Robert Javier Naranjo.
Ebony Alejandra Acosta.
Joshua Navarro.
Kaylee Hernandez.
Thomas Frank Mesa.
Katie Yamilet Alvarenga.
Mike Angel Gonzalez.
Daniela Aguilar Barajas.
José Alfredo Regosa Jr.
Desiree Chizubem Ogeri Eni.
Adrián Elías Román.
Emanuel López.
Edgar Anthony Mendoza.
Alejandro Aguilar Cite.
César Jesús Esparza.
Johan Espinal Cutzan.
Alondra Navarro.
Roy Manuel Benítez Montañez.
Raúl Navarrete IV.
Alexis Aldana.
Darlene Annette Obando.
Maya Samantha Vanegas.
Alessandra Divine Noguera.
Anait Guyumjian.
Melanie Navarrete.
Isabella Citlali Guzman.
Emily Griselda Navarro.
Margie Daniela Acosta Aviles.
Jonathan Pablo.
Jared Alejandro Flores.
Adam Jeffrey Orozco.
Jaden Brittany Flores Valdez.
Adán Pacheco.
Ruby Abigail Asensio.
Brian Jesus Ortiz.
Gael Adalí García.
Natalia Carolina Padilla.
David Evariz.
Alex Richard Padilla.
Brandon Simon Estrada.
Aldo Honesto.
Azucena Flores.
Harach Oganesian.
Diane Esteban.
Alan Ortiz.
Joshua Tupac Garcia.
Erika Daniela Obregón Monterroso.
Alexander Fregoso.
Ricardo Gabriel Velasco.
Damián Eros Fuentes.
Steven Sandoval.
Jan Luis Garcia.
Ruby Marie Rojas.
Matthew Isaac Garcia Castillo.
Carlina López Pimentel.
Sienna Nicole Garcia.
Adriana Yasivi Peña.
Joaquín Roberto Garcia.
Gabriela Pizaña.
Jesse Gonzalez.
Michael Alexander Villa.
Grace Gonzalez.
Jesse Parra.
Jesús González Maciel.
Analé Aletze Rodríguez.
Guadalupe González Gutiérrez.
Gabriela Michelle Quiros.
Ramón Gómez Jr.
Diane Reyes.
Natalie Lucia Gómez.
Jamie Inez Sainz.
Brianna Paulina Gaitán.
Benny Giovanni Tapia Alfaro.
Angelina Josette Gaitan.
Teresa Nicole Peñalosa.
David Garcia.
Ruby Isela Perales.
Sarah Garcia.
José Emanuel Pompa Chávez.
Robert J. Garcia.
Jason Mario Perez.
Ray Michael Garcia.
Dorian Joel Reese Castro.
Lourdes Garcia.
Andrew Seisian.
Beatriz Hernández Varela.
Mireya Martínez.
José Alejandro Gutiérrez Ramírez.
Daniela Beatriz Muñoz.
Sheila Natasha Guatemala.
Ariana Fuentes.
Luz Aileen González.
Kyle Milo Gonzalez.
Isaac Antonio Hernández.
Rebecca Fernandez.
Alexander Granados.
Rafael Bono Contreras.
Brianna González.
Aaron Alonso Chun Lorenzo.
Marlene Denise Hernández.
Gael Hernández Olivares.
Jocelyn Elena Hernández Guzmán.
Brian López Santiago.
Luis Gutiérrez Jr.
Andy Gaspar Ponce.
Diane Hernández.
Fabián Hernández.
Mercedes Beatriz Granado.
Brianna Nicole Gonzalez.
Aaron Cruz Guerrero.
Jacob Alexander Areola Baca.
Joseph Hernández Carredano.
Marisol Barbosa Guzmán.
Dayanara Estrella Gutiérrez.
Alexander Ruben Alcaraz.
Diego Alejandro Rodríguez Hernández.
Luis Ailton Ramírez.
César Sierra.
Canek Israel Rangel.
Pablo Dávila Castillo.
Alex Ramos.
Carol Stephanie Díaz Chandias.
Giancarlos Quesada.
Hani de Los Ángeles Manrique.
Sandra Susana Maya.
Selena Giselle Sorto Benítez.
Alyssa Jasmine Pablo Pesigan.
Karina Cifuentes.
Hillary Alondra Lemus Velasco.
Fiorella Agustina Campos.
Salma Mariah Orozco.
Evelyn Rodriguez.
Rebecca Moran.
Alan Otoniel Navarro Errazo.
Cassie Natalia Nelson.
Eric Giovanni Navarro Errazo.
Juliana Marie Bribiesca.
Kimberly Hinojosa.
Angelina Danielle Garcia.
Guadalupe de Jesús Avelar Anguiano.
Amanda Rose Raya.
Andrés Anthony Barrera López.
Areli Rodriguez.
Lucas Israel Pérez.
Emery Dominic Reyes.
Alexander Matthew Javier Silva.
Scarlett Tecla Reyes.
Abraham Chavarria Jr.
Savannah Nicole Robles.
Jesse Jose Chavez.
Gael Rodarte.
Anaelsi Covarrubias.
Aisha Samantha Rodriguez.
Isabel Harmony Ojeda.
Hazel Jessica Robles.
Melanie Lopez.
Giselle Areli Reyes.
Ashley Godinez.
Giovanni Alexander Rizzo.
Michael Alejandro Pérez.
Sebastián Regoza.
Sinaí Escobar.
Isaiah Matthew Rivera.
Raquel Iris Camacho.
Yair Rebolledo Chávez.
Madeline Amanda Martinez.
Maya Priscilla Renteria.
Melissa Ayala.
Jessica Mayrel Navarro.
Giselle Rodriguez.
Madison Rugamas.
Viviana Stephanie Machado Funes.
Jessica Roman.
Sandy Marie Valdez.
Daniel Roman.
Kaylani Murray Navarro.
Natalie Romo.
Aaliyah Mariah Gonzalez.
Adrián Reese.
Melanie Isela Zaragoza.
Justin Fran Rubalcaba.
Nathan Hector Gutierrez.
Julian Andrew Rodriguez.
Genevieve Aleman.
Alejandro Antonio Roman.
Ariana Victoria Valdovinos.
Haley Rojas Santiago.
Mylene Anaí Sanchez.
David Sanchez Jimenez.
Guillermo Rosas.
Alicia Catherine Romero.
Oswaldo Sánchez.
Serenity Mary Jane Ruano.
Christopher Gomez Macías.
Emily Christine Cifuentes.
Edwin Alexandre Zúñiga.
Kenneth Maximus Solorzano.
Daniela Yasmín Ruiz.
Edwin Andrew Sosa.
María del Rosario Rojas Ramírez.
Albert Ezequiel Silva.
Luis Gerardo Ibarra Jr.
Angel Anthony Sandoval.
Fabian Armando Jordan.
Luis Jesus Ceja.
Randy James Jimenez.
Jessica Sanchez.
Joseph Milan Kamsik.
Dominic Milagros Saucedo Mayorga.
Adrian Matthew Huerta Jimenez.
Heidi Sandoval Cabrera.
Angel de Jesús Lagunas.
Jacqueline Danielle Sanchez.
Miranda Jimenez.
Genesis Ventura Sanchez.
Melanie Paulina Hasso.
Angel Gael Sanchez.
Jennifer Fabiola Ibarra Duran.
Angélica Tavares.
Kimani O'Shea Howell.
Christine Michelle Torres.
Janet Hidalgo.
Kevin Isaac Torres.
Devin Ray Irwin.
Michael Antonio Torres.
Jonathan Lara.
Jonathan Torres.
Aaron Jose Iniguez.
Yerrick Dorji Tapia.
Tiana Sky Hernandez.
Sky Manuel Tapia Felix.
Alexis Nadine Leal.
Jimmy Tapia.
Jorge Leiva Luna.
Juan Eduardo Sosa.
Myron Aaron Luvano.
Joshua Anik Torres Agraz.
Isaura Lua.
Alyssa Natalie Torres.
Valeria Luevano.
Aliyah Alicia Torres.
Isaiah James Lugo.
Joanna Sube.
Esmeralda Guadalupe López.
Michelle Torres.
Kennedy León.
Jocelyn Urbina Barragan.
Alberto López.
Anthony Vargas Gonzalez.
Brian Luis López.
Eric Valencia.
Carlos Daniel López.
Kevin Joel Tovar.
Christopher Leiva.
Aldo Vargas.
Jacqueline López González.
Alexander Valencia.
Stephanie López.
George Julian Vasquez.
Coral Johari Rodríguez.
José Manuel Vilchis Martínez.
Preciosa Arevalo.
Arlene Magdalena Urquiza Sanchez.
Jennifer Leilani Romero.
Giselle Valdivia.
Savannah Sunshine Flores Alarcón.
Lisette Torres Lopez.
Zara Penny Zavala.
Emiliano Vasquez.
Catherine Samantha Miranda.
Raymond Matthew Villa.
Kimberly Soriano.
Hetkumar Darmesh Zalavadia.
Giselle Mendez Barajas.
Hernán Rogelio Zapien Robles.
Brianna Nicole Mejia.
Víctor Manuel Zaragoza.
Julissa Aldaco.
Jaciel Yáñez.
Caitlin Villa.
Leonardo Villaseñor Jr.
Jalen Nikki Duran.
Crystal Rose Vasquez.
Janelle Amber Jimenez.
Leslie Marie Yáñez.
Karina Samia.
Brianna Andrea Zarate.
Andrea Chicas.
Miriam Cassandra Villalobos.
José Rebollo.
Jocelyn Jasmine Villegas.
Javier Enrique Reynoso. Caitlin Vivian Marchi Setian. Ebony Irene Luevano. Jacqueline Lasalde. Ashley Yelena Gonzalez. Stephanie Nicole Alfaro. Adán Herrera. George Alfonso Solorio Jr. Julian Mark Rivera. James Isaiah Aguirre. Anthony Patel. Raúl Noé González. Ozzy Esteban Sosa.
Congratulations, guys. All right, good job, but we're not done yet. Hold on. May our ASB senior reps, Jose Barbosa, who's going to UC Riverside, Nico Melendez, who's going to Fullerton, Bryant Murillo, Cal Poly Pomona, come on up, and Guadalupe Nunez, Cal State San Marcos, come on up to the podium. They will lead our graduating class in the turning of the tassel from right to left. So here we go.
Seniors, please stand. Ready?
Right hand on your tassel.
Once an Oiler, always an Oiler. Congratulations, Oilers!
All right, let's move a little bit over. Wait up, stay right here. Congratulations to the class of Montebello High School 2023. Remain standing for the alma mater. Please remain standing for the alma mater, please. Thank you. Alma mater, please stay standing. Okay, will the audience remain seated until the graduates have recessed? I am proud to present to you the Montebello High School Oiler class of 2023. Congratulations. All right, guys.